All right, everybody. I will try to do this as long as I can with all the crap going on, but this looks like something that's going to show up on 60 Minutes at some point. When did you know the guy was a serial killer? I do apologize, but I'm not going to put a ton of effort into kind of sort of putting this together. And by the way, this is not what you think. This is hand lotion, so I can stay clean. It's COVID season. Probably should be doing the same. With that being said, I guess what I'll do is we'll do kind of a draft review, first week review, kind of who I think is going to win. This is going to be in no particular order, but it looks like Tommy plays Kara the first week. So I know Tommy did his draft because he was sitting next to me with Kristen. We were all together, sort of drafting together. And I know Kara did her draft because she was with her folks, and the three of them did it together. Then the Hitchcocks did it, and trying to think, is there anybody else that any draft? I thought the Sherrys were, but they were hit and miss. So, and then it looked like they did switch on to auto draft. Anyway, let's get to it. So, Brodigan did pretty well. Tommy has Purdy as starting quarterback, Lawrence the backup. Also has Taysom Hill. He got late as a tight end. He also has quarterback potential. Pretty good mix. Kara is here. And yeah, Stroud, late backup quarterback, Stafford. So not the best. Looks like she doesn't have a backup tight end. And Kincaid at Buffalo is not bad as a starter, but we'll need to find a backup. Run, I'm just going through. I'm not going to look up who all these teams are playing. There's no chance. So I'll just really base this more on the draft. Just eyeballing these two. I think I got to give a nod to Tommy. I just A.J. Brown, Etienne, Debo Samuel, Aaron Jones. That would have been nice in the past, but that's Kara versus. Yeah, I'll give the nod to Tommy on this one. I'll keep on moving. I can imagine this is gonna potentially get super boring. So now I got, oddly enough, Shannon versus Scott in the household beginning, and this is where it kind of got funny. Is so Shannon drafted a wide receiver, Jamar Chase, with the 8th pick. All right, and then proceeded to draft 3 tight ends with picks 2, 3, and 4, followed by 3 different defenses with picks 5, 6, and 7. Did not draft a quarterback until what is it? Her 12th pick? Yeah, I think her 12th pick with Deshaun Watson, one of the faves, obviously, up there. So I take it that was an auto draft, and I don't know what the heck happened with the way these auto drafts went, but she's not alone. Like, all of these auto drafts are completely screwed up. Scott, for example, who she's playing, drafted 3 quarterbacks to start with: Allen, Hurts, and then Richardson. So potentially some ability to trade one of those. I think Scott already put Richardson on the list as if you want him, he's willing to talk. And then wide receivers, running backs, got 1 tight end, and then so just has a 1 quarterback, Richardson. Oh no, I'm sorry, he's got 3 quarterbacks. What's he missing here? Running backs. Oh, I guess he got 1 kicker and defense at the very end, but might have some trade value here. But 3 quarterbacks versus 3 tight ends. I got to give the nod to Scott on that. And then we have Lance versus Greg. I believe Lance was also on auto draft. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, another wide receiver. Finally, you got a quarterback. This is Lance. Herbert, not terrible for a late round pick, but just no backup. These are all potential people, I guess, that Scott can trade with. Versus, who did I say? Lance versus Hitchcock, who again I know was drafting. And not surprisingly, CeeDee Lamb, Derrick Henry, Kenneth Walker, Jordan Love, not terrible, could be better. Goddard at tight end. No backup quarterback for Hitchcock either, so that's interesting. But pretty good mix. Got Tucker, a homer, in the center of the draft. So yeah, between the two, I got to give that to Greg. Don, I think he auto drafted. So let me find him. Running back, wide receiver, running back. Actually, his draft for auto drafting, if he did auto draft, is pretty decent. You can got Daniel Jones really late as a backup quarterback. I think I was looking at him towards the end, but he was gone. And I think he does have some ability to surprise. But versus Ken, who did actually was drafting, I'm sure of it because they were together. Where is he? Here he is. Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, Josh Jacobs, Stephon Diggs. Yeah, so I got to give the nod to Ken on that one. And then we got Val versus Zach. And I was always, last year, I remember being a fan of Val's team the entire time. And once again, she got McCaffrey with the first pick. Got Mahomes with her second pick. And that was a screw up on me. I drafted second in the overall, and I was kind of equal on Mahomes or Lamar, and I was going to see which one went first. I didn't realize someone took Lamar already, so when I thought I'd get since Val was before me, I figured I'd get whoever she took, but after she took Mahomes, I noticed that Lamar was gone, so I ended up having to do something totally different for quarterback. But yeah, no brainer. Zach Flowers, she's got a tremendous team. Once again, in my humble opinion, Terry McLaurin, she got him late. Redskins, doubtful, but good surprise. So, so I'll take her over Zach. Office battle, me versus Heidi. Heidi was doing well too, and also the only one who was pretty quick in the draw for the draft, which was good. Started with Barkley, then Kelsey, Smith, Burrow. Yeah, pretty good. Got Dobbins late, Ravens defense. I got Dak as a starting quarterback. I was not happy about that. Adams, Pittman, and Robinson. I actually got both Robinsons. I got the Washington Robinson running back also. But I'll give Heidi the nod on this one. Just sort of, I think, pretty close, but I'll give it to Heidi. And that leaves Rich versus Kristen. And like I said, I had both Broadings here, so I know Kristen did draft her own team. Cook, Evans, Cousins, kind of early as a quarterback. Always seemed like a good guy, but I'm surprised he was drafted that early. Cooper Kupp, Najee Harris, and then got two as a backup, so pretty solid. And if I remember correctly, Rich did the auto draft and got something equally ridiculous. Yes. So, wide receiver for his first pick, two running backs, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more wide receivers. So he's got 8 wide receivers on his team, which is the max that you can have on your team. For the record, as we were going through this, I was getting questions. What's the max? And Rich has it. He's got 8, so he's probably going to be willing to trade some of those wide receivers. Because of that, that's easy. I'll give it to Kristen, and those are my picks for the week. Again, I'll try to bring some humor and some other stuff along the way. If for some reason I can't continue, I will get someone else to tap in for me. But looking forward for a good year, and miss all you guys, the ones that I don't see frequently. And thank you for all your kind words and everybody. All right, see you soon.